Hey everyone, John Little here with Ginger Cook, and I am on the new website, acrylicpaintingwithgingercook.com. This will be the one website that we all will end up on, hopefully by the summer of 2021. I want to address today, I am on an Apple iPad. I imagine a tablet or phone will work very similar. You can sign up as a green member. Before you sign up as a paying member, you may want to try out our software, the way it works, and make sure that your internet, your computer, your iPad, whatever you're using, will be able to play the lessons for you. Right now, I am currently logged in as a green member. Let's go take a look at what that means. Since I'm logged in, I've got to go over to the other private session I've got running. Right here, when you go to, well, here, let me show you where I ended up. Sign up here, right here, this one, right there. Sign up here, brings you to this page. You would create your username, email, first name, last name, password. Then select the green member. This is your free, unlimited. You can be a free member forever, and we throw things in there periodically. Then you have the different memberships are discussed here: the orange, the yellow, red, blue, and purple. Now, let me just give you a brief overview of what each of these are. The orange is $4.95 every 30 days, and that gives you access to the YouTube tutorials plus some of the other lessons that we may throw down in there. It's basically the beginner type information. The yellow is $16.95, and we put in this particular membership 1 and 2 cookie lessons. These are a little bit more challenging lessons, and and you also have access to the orange lessons, the YouTube lesson references. These lessons are a little bit, they're more structured. Instead of having Ginger and I sitting there chit-chatting during a live show, there are more structured lessons. Red, that is really the pivotal point, the red lessons. This gives you access to what used to be called the VLL, which was the Video Lesson Library lessons. And that is, there's close to like 400 lessons in there, from 1 cookie to a box of cookies. The higher the cookies, the more challenging the level. Blue members focus on wave and water. Anything that has to do with water and waves is in that particular category. They do not have access to the red or the yellow, but they do have access to the orange. Red has yellow and orange. And then purple, that has access to everything. You're a membership of blue, red, orange, and yellow. Now, the colors make sense if you think about, if you mix yellow and red, you get orange. Red and blue, you get purple. So if you just remember that red is the pivotal point, because most everybody is under the red. Also included with red, blue, and purple is what's called personal art coaching. And that's where Ginger will help you with your painting as you're working on it. More detail can be found on the website. So let's take a look. You would sign up. Like I said, I am already signed up. So let me go flip back to my other page. There we go. So I want to get to the green. What do I have as a green member? Well, currently we're still working on this website, but look up here, right here. You've got the green tutorials for the green members. Right now we've got the cropping challenge. That's not really a lesson, that's something new we're just doing right now. Introductory to the acrylic painting, apple, leaf, and slice. That's one you're going to want to do. And also there's a Mardi Gras. There's a few more are going to be added in here. So I want to go to this one, the apple slice. And it says, I'm not enrolled, right here in the current status. Right there, I'm not enrolled, price is free, take this course. You want to take this course to enroll yourself. You can also buy the lesson, and if you purchase it, you can also download the lesson. Sometimes if your internet's not good enough, you will want to be able to buy lessons and download the ones you want to do. All right, So I'm going to take this course, press on that, and hopefully it automatically enrolls me, just like it did there. I have 0% completed out of 6 steps. So if you scroll on down, well, right here in the very beginning, anytime you see an image with a circle and a little triangle on it, that's a play button. That means something will play here. I'm going to stop it as soon as it comes up, because once it starts playing, Ginger takes over.
Hi, you guys. My name's Ginger Cook, and it's an...
Okay, so that's basically how the lesson's going to look. This is an introduction to it. Most, not all, of our lessons have an introduction. They'll give you a clue as to what's coming up. Just tap on any of the gray lines. We're going to do the course materials. These all need to be modified and updated after we get the lessons in here. Total runtime on this particular lesson is 1 hour and 12 minutes, just so you know what you're getting into. We show down here, now I'm going to close this left-hand menu by pressing the little orange triangle that's in the darker green, and that widens that out. It shows you the paints that were used, the materials that were used, etc. All right, so let's go back out. I'm going to go to the first references and traceables. Again, close that down so you get a little bit bigger image. We are trying to supply a grid, a PDF, a color reference black and white, and an inverted black and white. We're trying to give you everything you need to successfully do this. When you click on like the color reference, that will open up the reference in a different window. Okay, that's what you're going to be painting. A different tab, I mean. Let's go ahead and close that. Same with the black and white. Now, you can save these by doing your little up arrow. You can save it, you can copy it, you can bookmark it. You can do all kinds of things to it, okay? That's for another video if you have questions with that. Down here, you have what's called a grid. It's gridded for you if you know how to do a grid, so you can draw it on. That's what that is. So everything's readily available. Next, you want to start a lesson. So I clicked on the apple leaf slice, number 1. I'm going to go ahead and bring that down. When I click on this, and again, I'm going to pause it after she gets started. I want to show you a couple things.
Okay, so...
Okay. All right. So right now, it's in a window. It's not full screen. If you look down here in the lower right corner, but I can't keep it running unless I play it, but I can't keep it. Let's stay there. Okay, I'm holding it with my finger. You have the blue lines, that's your volume control. You want to make sure it's all the way up and control your volume with your knobs. The gear, let's go ahead and hit that gear. The gear is where you can, if you're having trouble with your internet or you have a real good internet, you can take the resolution down. Typically it's on auto. You can go to 1080, 720, 540, 360, 240, and you can play the lesson. Typically 540 is really the lowest you should go. It's still real good quality at 540. You can see everything, and it should play on about everybody's device or internet. You can slow Ginger down, or you can speed her up to 2 times. And then the last one over there, the little, that's 4 arrows that are shooting out. If you click that one, that goes to a full screen. Okay, then you get out of a full screen, in the upper right-hand corner, you have a little X up there. Hit the X, that brings it back. Do that again for you. Lower right, click that, full screen. And again, if you did it down here in the lower right, it'll bring it back as well. In case that up at the top disappears, which I think it may disappear after it starts playing. Then to get out of this, you have the X up there, or if you just click off of it, outside of the area, just on the black edge over here, it'll just go away. Let's go back up to the tutorial, which is here. And like I said earlier, you might want to remember this lesson and you want to get to it faster. You can bookmark it. Just hit that little bookmark It'll come up and say, what category would you want to put it in? I would put it under tutorials because that's what it is. And now it's bookmarked. So if I go up now to my tutorials and I go back to my tutorials, you will see it's been added to my bookmarks right here on the top one on the left side. So when I want to resume that lesson, I can just go right there and it takes me right to it. You can also bookmark individually whichever lesson you left off at. Now it says I don't have access. Well, you may have to just say you take this course again and get you back in there. That's not unusual because you're not paying for it, so just click that again. You can bookmark that. The problem is if it asks you to take the course, you wouldn't be able to get into here. So I would just bookmark it out at the top level here, right at this level, the tutorial level. That way you can just reactivate it again if you need to. Okay, I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, put the comments below, and we'll see if we can't help you out further. Thank you.